Hello, testing one, two, test, one, two. Good day, everybody. Brian here from quantlabsnet.com. Just wanted to go over what's been going on in the world of quant researching salaries, top paying firms. I have to tell you, the salaries have radically dropped off. I believe these are only base pay. But let's take a look at this article. It just came out yesterday, being March 25th, 2025. Anyways, here's the article found on efinancialcareers.com. Headline: Quant researcher salaries reveal pay at Citadel, Two Sigma, and more. So I believe these are base salaries, but let's just find out. People working at quant researcher at a hedge fund or trading firm is the performance-based bonuses. Always nice to have a healthy base salary. So these looks like are just base. According to data from the H1B database salary, there are only few firms out there reliably paying above 200K to quants. Okay, so if you've been on my YouTube channel at Quant Labs, you'll know that I did a 5-hour video on the high-paying jobs. A lot of these jobs that pay the most are going to be quant trading, or sorry, quant research, yes. But if you really want to be top dog, you got to move into portfolio management. I mean, there's lots of, well, I shouldn't say lots, but there's quite a few jobs that pay a million plus, 2 million, even both in UK and US. And then you would manage a team. You would get also a budget from the firm. But a lot of these firms may not be listed here. Just to give you an idea of really where the wealth is in this space. So based on 249 data points for quantitative researchers, remember these are the top paying out there. Quant developers know, maybe C++ specialists can do well, where you have a specialty that no one else has, but in high demand. So 249 data points for quant researchers since 2024. Average salary is 193. That's not in the shake a stick at, especially now. But the competition has got to be fierce for a lot of these firms to have their uh, salaries drop, or at least base salary. Um, so it's higher than the New York average of 189. Miami, top paying city in the US, but the top paying firm is a lesser known prop trading firm from New York. So here are your top trading firms. Let me just continue along with this. We'll go to the chart in a minute. So we have this new firm, Five Rings, paid 10 H1B quant researchers, one quant trader, salary of 300K. Pretty good. Each of these are based in New York. Current job listing figures both graduate and experienced quant researcher opening at the firm post flat average salary of 300K. Five Rings describe itself as an open and fun culture, and Glassdoor reviews seem to reflect that. Average score is 3.9 to 4.3 in the past 2 years. Built offices in London, Boca Raton, and recently opened in Amsterdam. Now, with these kind of firms, there was one that was paying over £2 million on average in London, and that's pounds. They obviously were heavily tied to the performance of the fund, and their salaries were dropped by half. Still very good money. But if the firm does not perform, then these salaries will not be as high as they are, especially on the bonus side. In actual fact, if the fund doesn't do well at all over the long run, uh, these jobs will be lost if the firms have to cut back. And again, we're not even factoring in AI as well. That's another thing why I think these firms are not as high as they could be. So the second highest paying firms are Citadel and sister firm Citadel Securities. They pay salaries at 250, which is pretty good. Latter pays more. H1Bs at least. Two firms account for the bulk of H1B salaries in Miami. As you know, Ken Griffin did move the company down into Miami, and a bunch of other firms did as well. So regionally, they pay 235 down there. Only two firms average out over 200K. Hedge fund, Two Sigma, and HFT firm Chicago trading companies. So Chicago's another area that pays very well. Let's not deny that. Worth noting that these salaries are a snapshot of earning potential and don't reflect the full picture of salaries. That's right. So they don't; these funds don't play in the H-1B lottery when hiring quants, meaning most of them hire in from larger multinational corporations like Fang or banks. Uh, so that would probably be the smarter strategy. Therefore, leaves out the homegrown talent that funds and trading firms have been increasingly prioritizing development of. All right, so let's see where else they're talking about. Expect a lot of these figures above looking at your total compensation as a quant researcher. Salary guide by the CQF program released last year revealed that total comp for VP level researchers average 500K in North America, while director level researchers earn up to 800K. So you know where to go. You got to move up the ladder. As I said before, you got to prove your worth, generate revenue. That's how you move up into the management of these firms. So let's take a look at by region in these firms. So we have here 5 rings, 300K, Citadel, 281, Citadel itself, 255. That's a Miami. Or sorry, that's overall, I guess. Here we have 2 Sigma, 225, Chicago Trading, 200. This seems to be either a new firm. I'm seeing more and more of them getting more profile. In UK, there's Schonfield as well. Sorry, yeah, in London, UK, and they seem to be a year ago when I was sniffing around. They were hiring a lot in Dubai, UAE. But this is a firm as well. Balls, Snee as well. Radix we know about. IMC, Square Point, Optiver, which you would think would be paying a little better. Same with Jump Trading at 146. Like these are the brand names right here. Exodus Point, Quant Bot, 146, Tower Research, 142. And then we get into the more established long-term funds as well. DRW, Millennium at the bottom there at 105, 129. So yeah, the firms seem to be dropping, but if you want, watch that 5 hour video I've got that will show you where the money's at if you get really good. Uh, and the good thing is with the AI, depending upon what side of the equation you're on, if you are using AI to generate your own trading uses, even in coding, it's amazing. Like you can do a lot more, a lot quicker. Now, if you're on the other side where you're hand coding, expected to hand code, yeah, I think you will be replaced. Obviously, it seems to me that the salaries here have dwindled as well because of AI, because it becomes less valuable when you factor in AI. When it comes to the LLMs themselves, DeepSeek is pretty impressive. I have to say that. Um, and yeah, that's where we're at right now. And yeah, I don't know what to tell you. If you've been watching my stuff on YouTube, there's been a lot of videos over the last 2 to 4 weeks about futures trading. A lot of these firms operate in this space, in this asset class, futures and options specifically. So yeah, that's where you want to focus on the trading side and knowing that as well. And once again, let me repeat, AI is really helpful here. And I'm going to be showcasing some of the model reports that I'm able to generate automatically now. Just went up yesterday on just general economy, but it's pretty impressive where we're at. We'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. If you want to know more, get on my email list at quantlabsnet.com. Look for the Learn tab, and you get yourself a free C++ HFT ebook. And other than that, we shall talk to you later. Thanks for watching.